guys, this is Rose. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a highly requested one. I've got so many questions on this, so here I am filming it for you guys. Today's video is going to be all about Pearl's entrance exam. I'm going to give out tips on how you can crack Pearl's entrance exam and other things which you need to know based on my experience. I've also made a video which has in-depth details of all the courses that Pearl provide. You can get answers to your questions if you have anything related to the courses, and some of the questions also I have answered which you guys have asked me before. I made that video a year ago and I still get so many questions on it, so make sure you check that out. I'm going to link it down in the description. Also, the interesting part is if you want to know how life at Pearl looks like, I've made a lot of vlogs about the annual fest, about the portfolio event, about the Sangam event, so you can check it out and know how life at Pearl looks like. Now coming back to the entrance exam, which is due 18th April, the last date to apply is 12th of April, and you can do that by simply going to Pearl Academy's website. It's an easy process, so you can do that. Once that is done, also due to COVID-19, this year your exam is going to happen online. It's going to happen the same way how it would happen if on campus. You know, the same day your entrance exam and your personal interview takes place. So the entrance has two parts. One is the written exam that you have to apply for, and the rest of it is the personal interview. Now the written exam also has different parts: GAT, DAT and MAT. GAT, MAT and DAT. Don't get confused and don't get scared. I'm here to help you guys. Now GAT, as the name suggests, General Aptitude Test or General Proficiency Test. So as the name suggests, it is general, which means all of you guys know, irrespective of what courses you're applying for, be it design, media or business, you have to sit for this exam, which is GAT. Now this is a 1 hour paper. It's 60-minute paper. It's MCQ, and the syllabus is going to be around basic English, basic maths and GK, and also some logical reasoning. Now basic English is just like, you know, comprehension and some tenses maybe. Maths is going to be till 10th standard, which is also basic maths. When it comes to logical reasoning, now logical reasoning are questions where you have to put in your logic and think about it. You know, like you have to use your thought process, and there'll be situation-based questions. For example, if A did this, B did this, what will C do? You know, are you getting what kind of questions I'm trying to tell you? So yeah, you can check out these kind of questions online. Coming on to basic GK, it's basic GK, current affairs. So yeah, everything around that. So GAT is all about this. Also, a very important point which I want to bring to your notice is that GAT has negative marking. So apply only those questions which you're dead sure about, and do not do your tukka here. It won't work and you don't want to lose marks because of that. Answer the questions which you're dead sure about. Now the business students have to only apply for this exam. Business students don't have to go for DAT or MAT. By business students, I mean if you're opting for business courses under School of Business, Fashion and Lifestyle Business Management or Luxury Business Management. If you're going for such courses, you don't have to go for DAT or MAT. You just have to go for GAT. Yes, right? Now, moving on to DAT, which is Design Aptitude Test. Design Aptitude Test is where you'll be judged on your observation skills, on your creativity and your originality. You don't have to be scared. No one is born creative. When I got into Pearl, I used to think that I am so not creative for Pearl, but honestly here I am, guys. These skills you're going to develop in the college during your course. You just have to be confident about your ideas. Put in whatever comes first to your mind, and don't be scared of this sketching part. Like, I was so bad at sketching and drawing, but still I got through, because they're not judging on how good you are at drawing or sketching, but they'll only judge you on your ideas, your originality, how naturally you've put in. They just want to know that you're passionate about it. Do not copy or download it from anywhere. Just do whatever comes to your mind first and you'll be through, believe me. The next set of tests is MAT. It's a newer test which they have involved. So media students particularly, and it is such a fun test where you have to create a jingle, where you have to be a movie critique, where you have to share what can be shared on social media platforms. Like, it is something you don't even have to prepare for, honestly. Why? Because all these years you've watched so many movies, you've watched so many shows. All of that is just going to come into play in this test, because it is such a fun test, right? So just brush up those skill sets and you'll be through. GAT, MAT, DAT is done. I'll repeat again. GAT is the general one. Business students have to go for it. DAT is the design aptitude test, where design students have to go for it. And MAT is for the media people. Now, coming on to portfolio. Well, portfolio is nothing but what you've been doing since these years. I mean, it's not a portfolio. Don't be scared that you have to have like a professional folder, huge big folder where you have to have your paintings and drawings. Not at all. It can be as simple as, like, if you're like, I'm a fashion blogger. I started blogging when I was just getting into Pearl, so I showed them that and they were really impressed. So if you're a food blogger, you can show that. If you've been collecting things since childhood and you have like a, you've collected something, show that. Maybe you have been drawing something, you've been making fashion sketches, you've been clicking pictures, even if they're like clicking pictures of the sky, or just like collecting stamps. It can be as simple as your collection of pictures where your aesthetic side is shown. It's just simple. Don't be scared that you have to have like a proper portfolio. They just want to see how passionate you are. They just want to see how, even if you're serious about this or not, if you're well informed of what the course is about and what you're going into. They just want you to be sure, which is why they ask you to be prepared. This is just a preparation. You're going to develop all the skill sets during the course. They will teach you. Don't worry about that. Now let's go on to the second part of the entrance, which is the personal interview. Now, I've seen a lot of you guys are messaging me, what do they ask in the interview, and you all are really scared on facing the people face to face. That is where you have to gain your confidence, right? So personal interview is nothing. It's a chill session with you and your faculty member who's going to teach you in the course. So it's just like a like an introduction, and they want to know you want to know them. It's as simple as that. They'll just ask you a few basic questions about you, your education background, your family background, and what do you know about the course, why do you want to be here, and just basic questions. What do you want to do in life? Just the answers which you already know. So don't be scared at that time. Don't be nervous. But yeah, conduct yourself in a certain way. Like I always tell people that no matter where you are, you should conduct yourself in a proper way. The other person which is in front of you is quite experienced, and they are already faculty members of Pearl. They want their students to be sophisticated, and don't try to create any kind of nuisance. It's just disrespectful. So yeah, I think personal interview is something which you guys definitely can crack on. Now, coming on to the coaching. If you need coaching, or if you do not need coaching, if you need books, or if you don't need books. I personally took up coaching. I opted for coaching because I was somebody who had to open my brain space to think. I think I was in a nutshell where I just had to open up before stepping into college, just widen up the thought process. I felt the need for that. So that is why I opted for coaching. I don't really think you need proper coaching for the exam. You can get books. There are books available in the market where you have these logical questions, which I was telling you about before in the video. There are also like basic English and basic maths question in those books. So you can get those books and practice probably 2 or 3 books, and I think you will be sorted. But if still you want to brush up your sketching skills and all, you can go for it. This was another reason why I went for it. I was so bad at drawing and sketching, so I thought I need to. I was embarrassed about my sketching skills, but if that is the case with you as well, chill. It's nothing big. So that is done. Coming on to the campus. So many of you guys asked me if that campus is better or this campus is better. Honestly, you'll have a choice to choose which campus you want to go to, unless the course you are opting for is in that particular campus. So then you don't have an option because your course is only in that building. But I don't find a problem in any of the campus. Now we have a campus in South Delhi, we have in Mumbai, Jaipur, Bangalore, Calcutta, and I've heard even in London, which is crazy. So going into a great place, believe me. I am totally satisfied with how Pearl have treated me and how I have learned so much in Pearl. I cannot even stress upon that. Today, the way I am, how I conduct myself, all the credit I think goes to how Pearl has groomed me in a lot of ways. So yeah, that's why I'm making these videos for you guys. And I think that's about it. If you still have any questions, you can comment down below and I'm here to answer all of the queries. Yeah, I hope that this video was helpful for you guys. Do not forget to check out my older videos I've made about Pearl. I'm linking everything in the description box. If you liked this video, do not forget to hit like, comment down below your views about it, or if you have any questions, and share it with your friends. It'll mean a lot to me if you will hit the subscribe button, so make sure you do that. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys. And if you get through Pearl, I'm gonna see you there. Bye guys.